Got it? You want a gripping, first-person YouTube-style narrative with George Blackman's urgent, conversational tone, built on your exact emotional beats and structure. I'll craft The Botanist's redemption to follow your required format, hitting the hook hard and driving toward that cathartic finale. Here's the finished story. The Botanist's redemption. Hook the shattering moment asterisk. They didn't even look me in the eye when they handed me the dismissal letter. No discussion, no defense, just a crisp sheet of paper sliding across the polished oak table, the words termination due to misconduct asterisk staring back at me as if telling the truth was misconduct. I had exposed falsified data, numbers that could have endangered entire ecosystems, and for that they called me reckless asterisk. My research institute, the place I'd devoted 12 years of my life to, turned its back on me. In that moment, I felt the floor drop away beneath me, but somewhere in that free fall, I made a decision. If the truth had cost me my career, then the truth would also rebuild it. The painful departure and relentless pursuit asterisk. Walking out of that building was like stepping into a storm without shelter. My colleagues avoided me, whispers trailed behind me in the hallway, and the scientific community, the one I thought I belonged to, laughed at my next idea before I'd even begun. They said it was impractical that plants could never cleanse the poisoned veins of our city's soil, but I knew what I'd seen in my years studying plant resilience: roots that could draw toxins out of the earth, leaves that could filter the invisible poisons no one wanted to talk about. So I left the cushioned labs behind and started alone. No funding, no team, just my notebooks, a handful of seeds, and a stubborn refusal to believe impossible was anything more than a temporary opinion. Every morning I rose before the city stirred, testing soil samples from forgotten lots wedged between crumbling buildings. Every night I sketched designs for planters that could survive neglect, vandalism, even drought. The arduous ascension and profound triumph asterisk. The first trials failed, plants withered in days. I learned the hard way that urban pollution wasn't just chemical, it was human. Trash, foot traffic, indifference, but then a breakthrough, a hybrid strain resilient beyond expectation, its roots hungry for heavy metals, its leaves thriving in air thick with exhaust. I planted them in a derelict lot near the river, and within months the soil tests showed a change no one thought possible. Word spread slowly, then all at once. Community gardens adopted my designs. Schools invited me to teach students how to heal the ground beneath their feet. And then came the call, not from the institute that had fired me, but from the city council itself. They wanted my methods implemented across neglected urban zones. What they once mocked as impractical was now a blueprint for urban renewal. The cathartic return and poetic justice asterisk. The day I stepped back into that old research institute was not for revenge, it was for a presentation. My work had been nominated for an international environmental award, and they wanted me to speak in their auditorium. I stood at the same oak table where they'd once slid my dismissal letter toward me. But this time I placed down a thick folder: soil reports, photographs of transformed landscapes, testimonials from communities that had seen their neighborhoods reborn. Truth, I told them, isn't reckless. It's the root from which real change grows. The applause didn't matter half as much as the quiet after. In that silence I felt the weight lift, not because I'd proven them wrong, but because I'd proven myself right. And as I left, the city skyline stretched before me, dotted with green living proof that even in the most polluted soil, redemption can take root. Would you like me to also adapt this into a punchy YouTube script format with pacing cues, emotional beats, and built-in retention hooks so it keeps viewers locked in for the entire runtime? That would make it even more watch-ready.